Hello and welcome to Clavy News Desk. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Imefonokun. Afrobeat sensation David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has come out to support renowned chess master Tunde Onakoya as he aims to surpass the Guinness World Record for the longest chess marathon. Among those who have also come out to support Onakoya is Nigerian singer Adekunle Kosoko, popularly known as Adekunle Gold, Nigeria Consul General in New York City, Ambassador Peter Ekopija, and human rights activist Moyele Sowore, among others. Tunde Onakoya is a Nigerian chess master, coach, and founder of Chess in Slums Africa.
Hello, Nigerians. So this is my 5 minute pee break, and I just want to say thank you. I'm unable to use my phones, for the next 2 days, so I won't be able to say any of the messages, of course. But I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support. Nigerians would always turn up. My energy is at 100% right now because my people are here supporting me with music, and it's a very surreal experience. I just want to say on a final note. Please, we're doing this to raise funds for our project, to be able to give millions of children without access, to be able to give them the opportunity that they deserve to learn. So please donate. I want 1,000 people to launch 1,000 fundraisers within their communities as well. Tell your friends and families to donate to this cause and let us raise the money that is needed. So all of this will be doing. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the other side. We're doing this to the very end. We started already. The rest is just a matter of tenacity. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Up Nigeria for life. Let's do this.
In recent days, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has been cracking down on individuals who engage in naira abuse, including the arrest of popular cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, popularly known as Popriski, and socialite Pascal Okechukwu, popularly known as Cubana Chief Priest, who was granted bail of 10 million naira. In response, the rising street hop artist Habib Akikiola, popularly known as Portable, issued a public plea for forgiveness over similar previous actions. The question remains, is this apology enough to exonerate or warrant forgiveness from EFCC? Our correspondent, Eunice Ella, who sought the opinions of Abuja street parliamentarians, reports that the responses were as varied as the colors of the rainbow.
He should exonerate him because the young man is just simply sorry and he's simply diplomatic. The thing is that it has been the trend. People have been defacing our naira, they've been abusing it, and then the laws or the law enforcement were very reluctant in carrying out those laws. So if they suddenly woke up from their sleep and said, well, we want to begin to run after those who are abusing our naira, I think it is only a matter of being wise. Wise and also being clever and also being, I can say he is a very smart fellow, you understand. And the EFCC should look at people who are sorry to say sorry. Of course, it's not so much of a criminal offense to do that in ignorance.
I think if we're to look at it in a very clear point of view, EFCC and policy regarding financial issue has not, direct link really. If it's an issue about crime or money laundering, EFCC can take a role. But in issue of policy making, the central bank has its own mechanism to make the right decision of what needs to be done.
He should be arrested. If they've arrested 2 other persons for the same offense, why they want to forgive him because he said he's sorry? If we want to be fair to others that they've arrested, they should do the same thing that they are doing to others now. The ones they've arrested, they should do the same thing to him. That is what I feel. You can't do something that is bad to one person, and because you feel the other person is saying, if you want to be fair to everybody, he should be arrested too. Then if they want to forgive, they should forgive all of them too. Because others cannot be in there and you tell me you are forgiving him because he said he's sorry. You can do what is wrong and say you are sorry. I can do what is bad and say I'm sorry. So they also say they were sorry. So he should be arrested like them too, so that he will feel a little of what they felt where they are, and probably forgive all of them together, so that nobody will feel cheated in their own judgment.
The rule of law is not above anyone. Everyone is below it. Even even the governor, every single person is below it. So I don't think it's enough reason for them to allow him. And I'm aware they arrested Bobrisky, Kubana, Chief Priest. Both of them, I know they have like money, but and they are famous also, so he's not above it.
Many individuals and groups are Nigerians who are excited and full of praises to the Nigerian government for its giant strides in the area of healthcare delivery. One of these groups is Atula Frost Urgent Response Health Service Limited. AHS is a healthcare provider that seeks to make healthcare services accessible to all. The organization says the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has achieved remarkable success in advancing the nation's health sector, wondering how the government, for instance, can recruit over 2,000 doctors, nurses, and others within 6 months. Atula First has also commended the government for its plans to release 50 billion naira as the first tranche of the busy healthcare fund, a significant increase from 25 billion naira allocated in 2022. In light of these achievements and challenges, the group is still advising the government and the people of Nigeria to prioritize healthcare as a matter of utmost importance, believing that we must work together to ensure that every Nigerian has access to affordable, high-quality healthcare services. Despite several efforts and measures put in place by the Minister of Solid Minerals and Development, Dela Lake, to make mining industries attractive for investors to invest in, illegal mining, with its grave economic and environmental consequences on national development, has been so rife in Nigeria and believed to have cast the country on toll revenue laws in abundant solid minerals endowment over the years. In the special report, a spokesperson at the illegal gold mining site at Karulugu government area of Nasarawa, Abe Ayuba Osani, who spoke with Clearview News Crew, said they operate freely and with full consent of the village head and local government authority. Nigeria is blessed with abundant mineral resources ranging from oil and gas to gold, diamond, and other minerals deposits. These resources, if properly managed, have the capacity to move Nigeria beyond a mono economy that is mostly reliant on oil and uplift the living standard of the average Nigerian. But for years, illegal mining has been a challenge bedeviling the solid mineral sector, and its attendant effect is detrimental to the environment, national security, and economic growth. A visit to an illegal gold mining site at Karulugu government area of Nasarawa State indicates that illegal miners in the area operate freely and with full consent of the village head, local government authority, and the Nasarawa State government, as the operators claimed they remit weekly percentages to key actors in the state.
Every week we can give 2 bags. That 2 bags for the workers that go around and collect it, and they will now divide into two and give our Mangwa and the rest of them. So this is how the village people benefit from it. Surely in Uke here we don't have something like those crimes because anybody is engaged now. Our parents have already doing their own. We the youth we get what to do. So what will bring the issues now? Job issue as well. We don't have any problem here. Everybody is facing on his own. So there is nobody that will come and attack you. Why? Because the thing you are doing, him also is the doing. So first his problem with you will face his problem, you will face your own. Nobody can attack anybody.
Communities where these resources are mined are often left to wallow in abject poverty despite the wealth Mother Nature has bestowed on them.
But the problem we have here is lack of roads, the electricity. Illegal mining is taking place over there and nothing has been done. They are digging holes, very big holes, and many people are dying there, nobody's know because media are not coming to check, but we know that many people are dying every day, but nobody knows, nobody cares about it, and we are afraid to take it out.
Government good schools. We need something like government good schools. We need some industries that can be able to be, maybe stipulated somewhere nearby that can create employment for our children, or maybe some of the qualified children that have gone to school. These are just some of the things we need within around the environment. And I'm telling you, Tofa is a very comfortable environment. But one of the challenges we suffer here is like just the farmers around, the local farmers, that they don't have the freedom to be able to farm in a little distance area because of the Fulani, and sometimes they even marginalize with those the so-called miners. You cannot be able to identify them because the place really is looking rowdy, and most of the times you farm a little bit distance away from your farm, from the village, let me say from the town. You find out that you have not visited your farm 1 or 2 days before you go there, everything destroyed. So these are some of the challenges we are having.
The immediate retired director, Artisanal Small-Scale Mining Department, Federal Ministry of Mines and Steel Development, Patrick Ojeka, who earlier blamed illegal mining activities on poverty and thinks the classification of the operators as illegal miners is wrong, said illegal mining activities have led to economic and revenue loss. While the National President of Miners Association of Nigeria, Dele Ayanleke, said the association does not support illegality in the sector.
We are wholly part of it. We are well involved in it. We are very closer to them than even the ministry. So we encourage them to go. You see, there are also problems on our own mining titles, these illegal miners. So, but at times you can't just go about with force on them because of the dangerous weapon they are carrying. So we do encourage them. In fact, we help a lot of them to organize them into cooperatives and then forward them to the appropriate agency of the ministry, especially at various locations, because in each state there's supposed to be an ASM officer who profile all these artisanal miners into cooperatives. So we do work hand in hand with the ministry.
But now, the common sense is that when you are building a new house, it's cheaper for you than when you are renovating. You cannot develop the mining sector with lip services. And if I would tell you my heart, the sector is grossly underfunded to grow at the speed at which the nation expects it to grow. But when you talk of illegal mining, the major players, like the senator said, the major players, majority of them are operating illegally. They obtain what we call exploration license, and they go and deceive the community and start mining. All right? They tell them when you are selling, document with the government offices so that the data will be there. They say government will take their money from taxes, so they dodge and undercut government. The big players will load all manner of things. They will declare to government, we want to take 2 metric tons out. But by the time you bust open their container, it is more than 10 metric tons. So it's a collective malady and a smart play by all operators in the country.
Despite several warnings from the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development to states not to ban mining activities, some state governors have signed executive orders banning illegal mining due to the harmful activities of the miners and the need to protect host communities. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter at Clearview Online.